more or nothing.
First things first, I'm going to misuse a cricket saying. There are no pictures on a scorecard. England won, and that is obviously what the history books will say. Max, congratulations, commiserations to Ryan. Did you enjoy that as an England fan?
Yeah, win's a win, isn't it? Win's a win, isn't it, Ryan? In the great field of professional sport.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I wonder whether those...
You know when they're handing out man of the match performances to the opposition. It's been a strange day.
Yeah, man of the match would have meant a lot more if he'd run closer to the sticks.
Oh, come now. You reckon that was that?
Actually, he knew it. He knew it. He knew it.
You could see in his face by looking back at it.
Yep. Rewatched it. So, okay. Should he have done better?
Yeah. He should have definitely ran, well, if not in a straight line, at least a bit closer towards the post. You could see as soon as he put that ball down, he looked up and he was just like, what have I done? Why have I not gone closer? And listen, the problem is we're picking all these little things. The crux of it is actually, if you go back and look at how many times Scotland were in the red zone, it was something stupid like 16, and out of those, they only converted 3 times. So it was our own doing. And so going back and picking holes in that, the whole thing with the ref moving the kick, there are so many things we're going to pick into. So at the end of the day, it's like, well, which one do you choose? Like the Freeman try wasn't a try. Never went down. Never wasn't grounded.
Try's a try.
A try is not a try.
Wait, did you guys hang on? Did you hear what he said? Have you heard his
It was so well
interview
done. It was
afterwards.
like a great lawyer. It was like a great lawyer.
Good.
If the referee says it was down, it was down.
It was down. How much did you ground it? As much as the referee saw. That was his answer.
Wow. But yeah, that's what I mean. But you can't put it on him. It's fair enough, isn't it? Like the referee's giving it. But genuinely, have you gone back and watched that match?
Oh yeah, no, I understand.
And have you gone back and looked at that?
I understand your frustrations, Ryan. But this is sport, my friend. This is rugby. It's organised chaos at the best of times. These things
crazy,
happen.
Isn't it? It is crazy that it's obviously there was so many that I wonder. And you probably, if England had lost, people would have done the same, gone back and looked at all the little bits that maybe the ref got wrong, the other side of it. But there were just a few big things. And even when the ref moves that kick 2 meters, even when Itoje walks out and the ref doesn't do anything about it, and there's a shot clock now. So the ref needs to sort that out. You can't have a player walking in front. I love it. Itoje does it so well. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's walking towards the kick, slowing it down. But the referee needs to then do something. The referee needs to then go, stop. We're going to take it back, give you more time. But we've already moved it in 2 meters. Do you know what I mean? You look back at that and go, the referees need to have a serious word with each other and go, right, look at all the bits we got wrong here, because there were so many. And I know I sound bitter, but it's true. If you look back at it and you go, well, there were so many things that if Finn had been slightly in, would that kick go over? Scotland win. Suddenly, Borthers is on the end of maybe getting sacked. But no, it's like, this is it. We've turned our things around.
Right now, would you rather be Ryan, having lost by a point, but playing absolutely all the inspiring, entertaining rugby that there was to play, or Max, who has won by 1 point with insipid, boring, unadventurous play?
No,
but right now, everybody is taking Max's. You're taking Max, right?
Would I rather be? Well, obviously, people are going to let us know in the comments. So let us know in the comments.
Let's know, yeah.
What you think. But I don't know, would you rather be in the Scotland camp? Or I genuinely listen, we said it a few weeks ago, I think England are building something, and they've got a lot of young players, and you mentioned a few of them, you were out on the piss with Max, but I think they are building something, and it's all about getting those wins. But then again, I still think Scotland played all the rugby and should have won the game. It's not like we weren't plucky losers in that. We should have won the game. So I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm hungover. I tried to watch most of it back, and you look back, but yeah, it comes down. I think I actually took a photo of something earlier about the conversion rate of Scotland at the end. I don't know where it's gone. I've also got a load of questions from fans here. Oh, here it is. Yeah, 13 times they went into the red zone. 13 times, and 3 times came away with tries with no conversions. You win Test rugby by close margins, and if you go in 13 times and you don't really get much out of it, you're going to be in trouble. But who would I rather be? Obviously, I'd rather be on the end of the winning team, but what camp would I rather be in? I don't know. Still maybe Scotland, because I still think that Scotland have got enough there to play a really good attacking brand of rugby that could do pretty well. And then we're going to get onto the Wales game in a minute, and now I'm nervous about that suddenly. So I'm contradicting myself.
Max, what would you say to that?
Win's a win. I'm in. It's easy. It's an easy argument for me. Sorry, Ryan. And also, I think England's ceiling is massive still. I know it's a stuttering and sputtering attack at this point, and people are frustrated by how they're performing, but
what a poor defence at times.
Yeah, things can change quickly in rugby, as we've seen with sort of what happened against Ireland with Wales. So,
I mean, Max, I think it's the way that England played, and Steve Borthwick has defended his winning tactics, which he's absolutely right to do. But he's justified the Route One tactics. But he was quite bristly in the interviews afterwards. He was asked twice, quite a perfectly reasonable question: was it the coach's decision to play that way, or are the players adapting on the hoof in response to Scotland's game plan? And he didn't answer it properly. He couldn't answer the question, which is a weird sort of tell,
what do you reckon?
Right?
What do you think he's doing there?
I'm intrigued what you guys think. Essentially, is he covering up the fact that he's basically told his players to, Alex Mitchell kicked the leather off the ball for most of that. England kicked away 69% of possession, right, in terms of stats. They had 2.7 pass to kick ratio, which means after less than 3 passes, they went to the boot. So a couple of passes, then boot, couple of passes. Scotland was 9.7. So, if you're watching that in the stadium, kind of persistent kicking, bit of a clunky attack, it's the most expensive, Twickenham has the most expensive seats in all of rugby worldwide. It was kind of no wonder that the home crowd were booing at points in the second half when England were leading. But, what do you think, Max? Do you think it's the players who've gone about it that way? Is it the coaching staff?
No, I think it's the coaching. I think Borthwick's always played that kind of ball. He's always been that sort of pragmatic, sort of field position coach. It's brought a fair amount of success if you think about Leicester, etc. So, yeah, I'd imagine it's definitely a narrative that's been driven by the coaches, the way that England are playing at this point.
I'm just reading through some of the funny comments, some of the questions we've got, so I'm going to go back to them and ask them. Joyful120 said, clearly no grounding of England's non-try, so why did the TMO not overrule the ref? Can the TMO come out in and overrule the ref? They can, can't they?
I don't know them strictly, but wouldn't he have just mic'd in and been like, you might want to take a look at this?
Yeah, that happens a lot.
No, because
the referee
has to be clear and obvious, right?
But the referee called it there on
but
the
pitch.
Referee
it was in such a good view. Like, you can see him.
I know.
Like, he's right there.
That's what's crazy. Alex Sarmuk said, did the better team lose on the day? You would agree the better team did lose on the day, surely.
Mark, answer his question.
Do you not? You don't think you think England were the better team?
Nah, yeah, the better team probably lost on the day.
What are you trying to get, Ryan?
No, I know.
Does that make you feel better?
I'm just flicking through some of these questions. So I'm just giving the fans what they want. So these are all making me sound better. I'm just reading out questions from the fans, okay? What is Max's favourite David Gemmell book? I bet he loved The Legend That Is Just.
Yes, the First Chronicles of Just the Legend, Winter Warriors, and The Legend, which was the first book that got me into David Gemmell. But also the Troy trilogy is also very, very good.
There you go, Thomas Robury. Thanks very much for your really important question.
Great question.
Oh, God, can I do this anymore? Right, can we start a support group? It's going to be insufferable. Zoe Potts, I'm with you. Start the support group and get me in there. Yes. Wales are a genuine concern now. We're going to get onto that, but I believe they are. Would you say they're a genuine concern to both of us, Max? Because they come in to Scotland in 2 weeks' time, and then England are having to go to Principality.
I think they thought, everyone thought they were a dead horse, but now, there's a significant threat there on the horizon for both teams. I agree.
How did Itoje get away with making the ref move Finn's kick on Saturday? I don't think he was moving the kick. I think he was just trying to interfere, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then the ref told him he had to move it. But yeah, what's your take on all that, Max? Genuinely.
What? Itoje's gamesmanship?
No, yeah, the whole moving of the kick and things like that.
Yeah, I don't understand what happened. I don't really like. I understand it's 2 meters out there, but like, why has he done that?
So Duhan, when he's coming in, could have almost made it to the 15-meter, and it would have been.
I know. Yeah,
he heads closer towards the sort of 5, and he was on the 5, and then the ref made him move it 2 meters closer to the touchline. So it ended up another. It was so weird. It was strange. I don't know. The ref obviously got it wrong.
Yeah, so it's just a sort of a reffing error.
Human error.
Just human error.
Yeah.
Just a massive human error in the very last kick of the game to retain something that Scotland had never done before. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. And again, if you combine that with the Tommy Freeman try, giving that.
So thanks for your questions. Thanks for your questions.
We was robbed. Yeah, that's how Ryan will take away from that. So let's just round up, because throw some positivity around some of the games so that we can get Max happy, and Max is always happy, but Ryan happier now, even though he's dusty. Give me the positive corner, Max, on England. Go.
Another win. Still in it, boys. Still in it. Let's go. The Red Rose, baby.
Ryan, positive corner. Ryan on Scotland.
Can I not just be negative about England?
Just you know where I'm building to this, by the way. I don't actually care about this.
There's no positivity. There's no positivity here. I'm just in a bad place.
An industrial Scottish attack.
So my throat is really sore as well from shouting.
Some dubious decision making from the referee, which was out of Scotland's control. Dun, dun, dun.
Positive. Carl Rowe. How good was Carl Rowe?
I thought Duhan, Carl Rowe. I thought Finn's game outside of the kicking. Obviously, the kicking was a big headline.
I thought Finn played. Finn played really well.
Fizzing it around
really well.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. And Tom Jordan had a great game, like that break down the edge. Like Scotland found some weaknesses in the England defence to have a few good line breaks. And so the attacking brand of rugby is still there. If they can finish the chances, then they're in a good place. But Tom Jordan had a great game. That pass back inside to Ben White. It was jumping. I was excited. It was just the way it was. Hold on, we're in positive corner, but it was just the way it was so cruelly stolen from us that makes it no. More.
Ryan, come on. Describe that moment. Describe the moment, Ryan, when Stafford McDowell. When Stafford McDowell breaks through. Come on, that moment, right? What is going through your mind? Because at this point, you're like, oh my gosh, it's happening. Like it's actually happening.
It was such a good play as well. Ball back on the inside, playing all the rugby. Big stiff Meister goes through. Managed to recycle the ball, but I just couldn't believe it. I knew they had it in them, and you almost felt like there was going to be a comeback. Like it's how you've seen it so many times over the last 7 years. The way that this game's unfolded, there was always going to be something at the end. And we spoke about it, didn't we, last week? We said it's going to be a tight game, but the way in which it happened, oh, mate, I couldn't watch the kick. And then, obviously, when you're in the stadium, you don't get the same sort of feel for what's happening on the TV. But if I was watching that on the TV, I would have wanted to smash it to pieces when you saw all those little bits unfolding there and then. But when you're in the stadium, it's completely different. You miss those little bits. Too busy celebrating and... Yeah, it was a nervy watch for the rest of it. But tell you what a game of rugby though. What a game of bloody rugby. Rugby's the winner, isn't it? Rugby's the winner.
Really.
Who said this is not exciting? Huh? Who said this is not exciting?